what's up, guys? Chris with T3 Medias, and I'm back with another episode. This is going to be another full episode of talking through the medias, and it's been a while. Let's call it a season. I'm not gonna make any excuses of why it's taking so long, why it's been gapping up and whatnot. You got to stay consistent. They tell you all the time, you got to stay consistent. You got to stay consistent, because if you're doing a weekly show, you got to do it weekly. It doesn't matter if you're a father, and you run a real estate company. And yeah, you're doing everything by yourself, and you're trying to figure out what these, with shorting the market and buying stocks and trying to invest and all this stuff. And you gotta stay consistent, because your subscribers on YouTube don't give a damn about your personal life. They just want to know what you think about Spider-Man: Homecoming. I thought it was awesome. I just saw it for the third time in theaters, man. So that 60% drop. Fuck that 60% drop. That bad boy is going to level off, and it's going to make... I saw some crap on the internet talking about, is Homecoming going to be a problem for Marvel? No, it's not. It's a Sony movie. It's Sony. Marvel's putting their little magic on it. They sprinkled it up a little bit. Here's Tony Stark. You can mention the Avengers. Got a little Captain America in there. Spoiler alert, all that stuff. And it felt like a Marvel movie, yes, but it's Sony. It's a perfect combination. Why? Because it gives you more of your Marvel Cinematic Universe that you love so much, and it frees Kevin Feige and Marvel up from having to worry about their core. As long as you stay within the parameters of our universe and don't fuck up our timeline and don't make up any crap, that we're gonna have to explain later. Like, hey, Thor was in a jacuzzi, in the background with Spider-Man burst through and that pool when he just splashed that water. That was Thor. And it's just all like, oh, son of Odin, what the hell? And Spider-Man comes through. You're like, no, we don't want to have to explain that. So no, you cannot do that. And Sony's like, whatever you say, we'll keep it consistent with what you guys are doing, and everything will be fine. So no, I don't think. I think Spider-Man is going to be awesome. I need to see Apes. I own the first two movies. I got to see this one. I got to see it in theater. I want to see it. I was supposed to see the two V's. I was supposed to see Valerian. I was supposed to see Val. What's that? What's Chris Nolan's new Val? I'm looking at commercials for HBO's new Insecure. I'm hearing nothing but good things about. Oh my goodness! Friends. What's the new one? It's the dude from Key and Peele. He's got a new show on Netflix. Something about your friends or something. Sean says it's addictive. Let me tell you what's addictive. And I'm telling you, there's going to be. After this, I'm going to record some individual episode reviews of Ozark. You want to talk about addictive? Ozark is crazy addictive. When I saw that it was Jason Bateman in a drama, I was like, and with the Netflix flavor on it, almost like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I was like, oh yes, I'm going to see. I didn't see it when I didn't catch it at midnight when it dropped on Friday, but during the day, I was like, oh, damn, there it is. I caught it like Friday evening, so I started watching. I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes. Now I'm going to give a review on that because I'm already over the moon on that. But I've been busy, man. I've been busy trying to catch up with stuff. There's a lot of things going on. But Talking to the Medias is about to come back stronger than ever. I've found some time. Just like when you're in a plane and they go, we've made up some time. Translation, they've gone faster. They're not circling around. When you fly from LA to New York, now here's something that not everybody knows. Okay, here's the truth. Every flight in the world, every flight takes less than 30 minutes or an hour. If you're going from Kansas to Thailand, it's like an hour flight. They circle constantly, just circling. They got to make the gas mileage. They got to make you think. Those jet engines, they can get from China to Australia in like 5 minutes. They are circling the globe like 3, 4, 5 times. Like boom, boom, boom. They're in the stratosphere. They go way, way up, and then they just angle that thing like down. It's like, look. Let me show you. Look. Let me show you. I got my kid's book here. I got a book. All right. Here's China. Here's Australia. Right? And going this way, yeah, that would take fucking forever. But you go in outer space, right? Barely going up there in outer space, just before the zero gravity mark. Why do you think they have to put oxygen in there? Why do you think it's airtight? Okay? I'm just like the earth is flat, people. That's why I use the book. This is the flat earth theory. All right? All right. So they go all the way up just before it reaches that zero gravity mark, and then they level down, and there's a straight comet bullet. They're using gravity. They just gain this. Bam! 5 minutes. Why do you think that if we go to war, we're there like that, son? Oh, something went down in Iraq. We're all the way over here in California. 5 minutes later, we just bombed them. We just won the war. It's over. We just did it. We just blew that stuff up. They're like an hour ago. How'd you get there so fast? They used the pyramid technique. Boom! Just drop down on people. Not many people know that. Yes, that's true. The earth is... No, it's not true. Come on, guys. If you believe that crap, man, it's... You flat earth people, man. Get on a damn plane. Get on a plane. Why haven't we run out of... You are the same people that probably will believe, hey, dinosaurs were there millions of years ago. If the earth was flat, why haven't we run out of water yet? The earth would have just... What the heck is the earth? I mean, think about it. Everything out there in the world, you're wondering why it crushes into a perfect ball. For one, it's not a perfect ball. All right? Why is the earth round? It's not a perfect sphere. It could be, maybe. I mean, it's gravity, man. If it's gravity, you got a center of gravity, and the earth, let's say the earth did start off flat, right? It started off like this is a piece of rock just floating around in space, and it just creates a center of gravity. Why? Because it's all spinning and stuff, right? It's just spinning. And all of a sudden, this piece of junk just sticks to it. Bam, now I'm a part of the earth. And then this piece of junk. And that piece of junk. Everything, eventually, if everything around it, like this, let's say this was like a super magneto from the X-Men type of magnet, right? And it was spinning, and it was causing so much energy. It was sucking everything to it. And like every piece of junk in this house, even if it's flat, you still could, the force that is bringing into this, if let's say the force that was creating that magnetism, then this is the more we get together. Like, they say the more we get together book, right? Look, check it out. Let's say the force that was causing that was happening right in here. That's like a little pin drop right here. It is pulling in every direction, from every direction to this book, from this direction. Every direction coming to one point is a circle. It's technically a circle. It's every point from here. It's always going to be a circle. So yeah, why do you think if you get a magnet and you put it inside of a cup of pins and stuff, it balls up? You keep that magnet and you intensify the power, and you got paper clips from all over the world. It will come together from all over. Eventually, it'll cone up. It will circle up eventually, because it would find every piece of junk would find its. Look at the microphone. It would find a spot. Doesn't matter if it was flat or not. It would find a spot, because more would come on there and more would come here and here. It would find a spot, and eventually it just. You heard the expression snowball effect? You get a snowball. I don't care if it's a snowflake and it was flat. You roll it down the hill. It circles up. Why is the earth round? Get all those meteorites. They all come into and balls. And eventually, what do you think it's going to do? It's going to make a perfect plate? It's going to cone up. It's going to circle up. Things are still coming from every direction. Why are we even debating these things with people who are only like 20 years old? That's the question. You're like 18. You're going to tell a dude that's 60 that flown in World War II, he's actually seen the horizon? Look out the window. What do you think the sun is doing? You really think that it's literally rising? All the time we're supposed to be circling around it. That just makes sense. I mean, if you put your little body right here and you spin and you see something else that isn't moving, it's going to look like it's moving because you're the one that's moving. That's been proven. Get on a fucking plane. Look out the window, man. Stop. My theory is that every person that says that the earth is flat, is doing this flat earth thing, they get on planes probably all the time. They just go to sleep. They go to sleep. They don't even look out the window. The answer is right there. The answer is right there. Look out the window. You're flying from Germany to New York or whatever, California. Open the window. This is your captain speaking, and if you look out the window, you will see the horizon of the earth. As you can tell, the water is not, spilling out into outer space and crystallizing and freezing up and floating out there. It's still here, and it'll still be here when you wake up again. So all you flat earth people that are on the plane, we are opening the doors for you right now, and we will be pushing you out. And you will be able, as you plummet to your death, you will definitely see and understand that the world is actually round. Thank you for flying. Open your window. Look out, man. I mean, God. So, I'm sorry. I went on a whole rant about that. And that's not even what the show's about. The thing's been kind of frustrating me this week, lately. You know me. I do my stock market thing. I love my movies. I love criticizing dummies on the internet. And I do the stock market. I've been watching The Big Short. I loved the movie when I first saw it. Didn't quite get it, even though I was in the real estate business. And I liked stocks a little bit. The more I watched it, the more it clicked. The more I started to study, E-Trade, Ameritrade, and trade myself. The more it just started clicking. And I watched that movie again and again and again. Ryan Gosling should have got an Oscar for his performance on that movie. His character, the glue that put it together, man. Ryan Gosling was awesome in that movie. The Big Short, and at first The Wolf of Wall Street was my favorite above The Big Short, but The Big Short is my favorite overall now. I love The Wolf of Wall Street, but The Big Short is a better movie. The way it was put together, man. But you got Scorsese, so he's gonna be a little sexier, But it wasn't about that. If you're in the stocks, you're gonna like the story of The Big Short better. If you know and understand it. If you're just a movie guy, The Wolf of Wall Street is gonna be more entertaining to you. But I'm a stock person. I know stock. I know real estate. I own my own company, Credit Realty. If you're looking for to buy or sell in the state of Texas, and you want a guy who knows a lot about a little and a little about a lot of things, call Credit Realty. Officially, unofficially sponsored by the WWE Network now. That's a sponsor. There's some sponsors. Shop Disney. There's a sponsor. Fandango. Still a sponsor. Fandango. I'm going to put links below. I'm going to just start with those three. So, hey, the WWE Network, we got a pay-per-view tonight. The Punjabi prison match or whatever. Would it be cool if the WWE champion his fight against Randy Orton, he come out, this guy was nowhere, man. Raj was about to be kicked out. And now he's the WWE champion, son. Wow. Why? Because he worked his body out. And Vince McMahon is a body guy. He's always been a body guy, and he's going to always be a body guy. So he got smart. He's like, hey, I'm strong, I'm big and whatnot, but let's see what happens when I'm crunching like crazy. Now that fuck the John Cena program, he got on his own program and just tightened it up. He got bigger, tightened it up, got bigger, tightened it up, tight. Abs through a sweater, arms bigger than your neck, than 20 of you guys' necks. 20 something's pythons. He did it. And he tightened it up. And now he's like a Greek god looking guy, right? Vince McMahon saw that and was like, you're going to be the fucking champion. And he was like, what? Why? Why me? Why now? And Vince McMahon was like, not in the homo way. No, not like that. No, not in the gay way. Not in the gay that way. Maybe. Who knows? Come come on, man. It's 2017, man. There's no more line, man. They saying no homo. It doesn't even make any sense anymore. Everything's homo nowadays, right? Like come on. I had a guy crush on a dude one time. I was like, what? I was like a little kid, and you see a guy like a big brother. You're like, every shot like a shadow, and they later tell you that's a guy crush, and you're like, what? So you have to hurry up and go and counter that, right? You're either gonna go that way or you're gonna go that way. I don't know. And I was like, what? I'm like, nah, not for me. So I stopped talking to that dude. So because I went the other way. I was almost there. No, I was just joking. But I'm not saying that about Vince McMahon. I'm just saying that. Well, man, I don't know. I don't know what he does in his private life. Who knows what he's crushing on? Like, oh my God, John Cena. John Cena's like, hey, what's happening? Like, yeah, they're old news. Those are old boobs and old news. So, dude, it's the champion now, man, and I'm sure if fucking India, like, what is his name? WWE champion. Let me look him up. The WWE champion. Jinder Mahal was like, I'm telling you, like a character that was just like nowhere, right? And now, and let me tell you something. I worked overseas. I had a lot of subcontractors that worked with me. The guys from India, dude. They love wrestling. Tapping into that market, smartest thing Vince McMahon ever has done in a long time, because you almost have another America. Like 20 billion people over there, right? Great Khali. Never going to be like a big star in the WWE. I mean, I don't even think he's there anymore. But it's while he was there, when he goes back to India, when the WWE goes to India, Great Khali is a god there. You're like they told me, like, dude, you see him walking down the street, he's like, hi, he talks to everybody and stuff. There, you can't tell him, no, you can't say nothing bad about the Great Khali. They love their other characters and whatnot. Even if John Cena is the champion, they love John Cena. They love John Cena. But when the Great Khali was in the room, fuck you, John Cena. This is all about the Great Khali. So when Jinder Mahal tightened it up, became the champion, I don't hear anything about the Great Khali anymore. It's all about Jinder Mahal. I can only imagine. He's got the look. He puts on the suit. He's got the body. He's got the belt. And he's tapping into that Indian market. And he's a heel for America. America loves a heel. They love to hate on something. And it's all about our politics and all that stupid stuff that's going on. He's taking advantage of all that stuff. But when a WWE fan probably meets him in real life and whatnot, even though we love to hate him and we love bringing our politics into it and whatnot, and we talk about that stuff and we see it on TV and we're like, you'll make America great again. But what do we do? What do us WWE fans always do? We go out there and we meet the guy in real life. We show nothing but love, show nothing but respect. Because the guy's probably a real great guy in real life. He's probably nothing like his character. Nothing. They never are. Or they're exactly like their character. Who knows? But he's probably a great, great guy. He's been there for years. So he's probably a real good behind the scenes. Everybody like, hey, high five. They're just eating chicken sandwiches and just, cheese and crackers and just joking about it. They're having a beer and just laughing at everything and whatnot. And the fan comes back there and I was like, oh, Jatinder, oh God, I can't believe you did that. I hate you, but you're so cool. But you're playing video games? Like, yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. And you take that back home, you're gonna love him for life. And in India, you can't say nothing bad about him. You can't say nothing. The guy's awesome. But I got off on a rant. I went on talking about my sponsors, Disney, Fandango. Go see these movies. I'm gonna put the links below. Fandango, love it. WWE, watch it tonight. It's going down. And shop Disney. Anything Disney, man. Anything Disney. Now that they're with Marvel, I love Disney. I can't wait for Batman to come out. Wonder Woman, loved it. Okay. So just I'm gonna have to balance that out a little bit, because I know the DC guys are gonna be like, you. So going back to my stock thing. Now when I really went off the rails on that one. I'm like signing up with these new things, which this company like SureTrade. And my friend warned me and said, hey, when you start up with them, it's going to take a long time to get you verified and get you in, so you can start trading. But it shouldn't have taken as long as it did. It was a big problem with my login. I'm like, I called him on my phone. I was frustrated, so I didn't want to call anybody. A friend was telling me that it was going to take a while, so I just emailed. They respond really fast. SureTrade. The problem was, I wasn't getting full access as fast as I should have. So the time that they said your stuff has all been verified, you're going to get this your password and everything tomorrow. And tomorrow came and nothing happened. I was thinking to myself, I'm verified. Why do I have to wait till tomorrow? What did you verify it at 4:58? And you're like, that's about to clock out. I'll finish it up tomorrow. And you're just wrapping up that email. You'll get it tomorrow. If you verify, why can't? That's when you know the difference between a company that's got a good internet base or a good core. Is when they verify something, it's instantaneous. Verify. Here's your access. Boom, go. Company that goes verify. We'll get back to you. They're not ready yet. They're almost there, but they're not ready. And it was so frustrating because I'm used to people being ready. I found out what's going on. Cliffhanger time. I'll tell you when I'm ready. It's like a movie. They're after me. There's something going on. I can't tell you what it is. Let's meet out in the alley. The guy's going to get killed. Never going to tell you what's going on. Hero's got to figure it out on his own. That was another cliche thing that I figured out that I hate. Oh man, I figured I was watching a movie and I thought about this cliche and I told myself to write it down. And I shouldn't have brought it up because I didn't write it down. But it had to do with fighting, I think, or a fight scene or something like that. I was thinking about, maybe I was talking, I don't know. Anyway, I'll remember it later and I'll talk about cliches. But, so I wait for my password, it never comes. And then I email them back, I'm like, hey, where's my password? Well, we still have to verify this and we still have to verify that. And you said you don't have your access, so we have to change it and let's do this again, let's do this and that. I said, okay, well, whatever. And they email me back and say, can you verify for me your full name, social, your this and that and the other? And I'm like, dude, you already have all that information. Like, why are you asking me again? This is all in your email. Well, sir, we have to verify with these, with your questions. These are the questions that you for security questions. And I go, for what? Like, what for? You're trying to verify that it's me? I'm emailing you through the same email address that I launched this thing with. It's me. Well, we don't know that, sir. Pretty much was the response. We got to verify it. And can you send you this code? You can tell me back what it is. Answer all these questions. I'm like, I'm not answering these questions. I'm not answering all this stuff. Just give me my. There was my logic on this. I was getting frustrated because if I was a hacker, and if I was the guy pretending to be me using my email address. This was their logic. We're going to email you this code and we're going to email you these questions and you're going to email us back the answers. If I was the hacker, wouldn't I just be getting those, intercepting those anyway? Why would you still use the same platform that you're worried that it might not be me on? Well, Mr. Fagan, we can't verify it's you that's using this email. So can I email you some security stuff and you email us back? And the hacker's like, yeah, I can do that. Just based on the stupidity of it, I was like, no, I'm not going to do any of that. And I told him straight up, if I was the person who stole my identity and stuff like that, this is not a secure way of doing it. I said I was ready to give up on this whole thing. I said, look, I can call my bank right now and tell them that this is a fraudulent company. And they'll give me my money back like that. Just like that, the same day. Give me the password. And I told him why. I said, because you're telling me to verify something on my email address with my email address. You're not going to call me on my phone. You're not going to send a guy and knock on my door and look me up and down and go, bald, black, glasses, goatee. You grew it out. Okay. Yeah, Tim. Okay. Walk away. You're not going to do any of that. That's the difference between a company that's been doing it for a long time. When you're used to like Wells Fargo and all these other people, who are like, no. I'm going to call you on the cell phone number you provided. Because everybody knows. You might lose your access. You might lose your damn email. You're not going to lose your fucking phone. And even if you do lose your phone, you're going to go out there and you're going to get another one. Same phone number. You're going to shut that one down. You're going to get this one. Show your ID. You lose your ID? Go to the damn courthouse. If it's you, then I got your picture up here. It's bald head, goatee, black guy. It's you. Your identification, Your cell phone, you're not going to lose that. I don't know if this is really you on the email. You're not going to lose your fucking phone. I'm calling you. I'm going to send the code to your phone. You're going to tell me what the code is. Oh, that's correct. It's really you. That's what Wells Fargo does. That's what the other company will do. But this company, they were like, you might not really be you on your email. Well, let's send you another email. Lack of security. I should probably be terrified. Why am I putting my money with these people? Well, because, it's don't worry about it. That's why. Something's going on. I don't know what's happening. Jared Kushner, got caught in another lie. Donald Trump Jr. said that there was absolutely nothing else to come out from all that BS. And then another bunch of stuff came out, and he's like, and all of his supporters are still believing it. They don't believe him. None of the Trump supporters believe him. They just like the fact that they won. It's too early to call him a loser now, or say that he's an asshole now. He already won. It's only been 6 months. You gotta ride with it. If Trump murders a baby kitten on the White House lawn, he might lose 3% more people. But you gotta ride with it. You gotta ride with it. If the libtards get any more blood from us, it's gonna be Armageddon. We gotta ride with it. He just gotta sign a few more laws. He's gotta try to get something passed. We gotta ride with it. Because in 2018, it's gonna be an onslaught. In 2020, I don't know what's happening. If Kamala Harris becomes the president, it's Barack Obama all over again. A hybrid Hillary Clinton. And they're gonna laugh at us for the next 20 years. We gotta ride with it. We're gonna make America again. I don't know what this slogan is anymore. We gotta ride with it. We can't admit it. They couldn't admit it with Bush. You couldn't admit us Democrats couldn't admit it with Bill. You have to wait until they're gone. When they're gone, then you're like, yeah, he was a piece of shit. You can't admit it while they're president. You're like, I don't care if all of his sentences doesn't make sense. I don't care if he lied again. I don't care if he's fingering his dog. I don't care. I didn't see any of that. I don't care what he said. He's a great president. 4 years after his presidency, that guy was an embarrassment. Look, dude, Obama didn't have any major personal scandals and stuff like affairs or nothing like that. So his presidency is pretty solid. Like, it's gonna go out down history as a really solid presidency. But even now, Democrats are like, yeah, I wish he did this, I wish he would do that. But it ain't nothing as bad as like, damn, I wish he didn't fuck that girl in the Oval Office. I wish he didn't say no new taxes. I wish he didn't tell everybody that he wasn't gonna cut people off of health care and then just straight up cut everybody off of health care. Shit like that. So it's just, it's weird, man. Hey, you know what this show was supposed to be about? Let me just get to it. I only got I don't like to do these things for like 30 minutes, but I like talking, so I'm gonna do what I was gonna do. Have you ever heard the expression resting bitch face? And I'm gonna close the show out on this. There are celebrities out there, and I have resting bitch face. I can just be relaxing, all of a sudden I'm look mad like that because I am a B. So I'm gonna go through. There's actually a CNN report. Also, I'm watching all this. I'm like, and CNN's talking about this. Celebrities who have resting bitch face. What the hell is wrong with us? This is like the news. You know who has resting bitch face? And I'm already gonna agree with the very first one on here. Let's see. I forgot what's her name from the Twilight. The Twilight movies. What's her name? Oh my God, you know her from Twilight. You know. She's the first one. Resting bitch face. She's like the main person. She's not the first one. Oh no, here it is. Kanye West. Agreed. Here's another one. This is an article that's brought to you. These 19 celebrities have the best resting bitch face. And I saw a CNN link, but this is refinery29.com. Kanye West, resting bitch face. Agreed. T3 agreed. Anna Kendricks. No, I don't agree. She's a goddess. I love you, Anna. Kristen Stewart. Absolutely. And she don't give up. And I love her for it. And I didn't like her at first. And I loved her. And I didn't like her. Now, I don't give a shit. January Jones. I don't know that much about it. I can't say resting bitch face on it. Emma Watson, only when I feel like she's being insulted. Yeah, I think it comes down to it. She'll be like, so, but no. Mark Wahlberg, fuck yes, agreed. Straight up agreed. Anna Paquin, no, she's adorable. I love her. Jennifer Carpenter, the character from Dexter, yes. Her, no, I love her. I love her. Leighton Meester as Blair Woodruff. Yeah, that's rest in bitch face. Jeremy Renner, only when he thinks about the fact that they kept trying to kill off his character from the Avengers, and he couldn't be handed over the Jason Bourne franchise, like all these franchises, and the Mission Impossible franchises, all these franchises that he was supposed to be handed over or take over, be the next generation of, and then the original guy comes back like, nah. That whole Indiana Jones hat drops, and so Shia LaBeouf picks up the hat, and then Harrison Ford's like, "Fuck you, son." That's getting rendered. That's getting rendered. You get into a franchise that you're gonna come in like The Rock and try to rejuvenate. Don't render me. We're gonna make this thing happen. Don't render me and then have the original guy come back like Triple X and shit, and then all of a sudden Ice Cube can't take it over because you can't do a better job, and then the third one probably sucked, and I still haven't seen it. Don't render me. Yeah, that's when he has resting bitch face, is when he thinks about that, when he got rendered. I don't even know who this guy is. Not even gonna waste the time. Megan Fox, yes, resting bitch face, and she's adorable. I love her now on New Girl. I love her on New Girl. And the picture that they got on this website, her hair looks straight up nappy. I would swear she was probably quarter black. Like the way her hair is like all, that's nappy. That's nappy. You want to know what nappy looks like for a white person? Go to Refinery 29. Look up the 19 celebrities that have the best resting bitch face, and look at Megan Fox. That's nappy. Girl, get a brush, man. Victoria Beckham, born with it. Rihanna, only when she thinks about Beyonce. Cara Delevingne, yes, but I still love her for it. I love her resting bitch face, and I think she's adorable. Aubrey Plaza, all the time. Bella Hadid, I don't know who she is. This steely star is perfect for a photo shoot, but can feel quite intimidating in day-to-day life. Who the hell are you? I don't know who she is. Bella Hadid, I don't know who she is. Johnny Depp, definitely. Especially now, with his broke ass. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, into the show with Johnny Depp. Person that I most agreed that has resting bitch face, the most agreed would be Mark Wahlberg and ironically, guys, Kanye West and Mark Wahlberg, most agreed. Those two guys. So out of all those men and women in the world, the two bitches that I mostly agree with is Mark Wahlberg and Kanye West for resting bitch face. There you go. That's funny. That's funny. All the ladies on there, adorable. Don't say that about those ladies. Don't say that about those ladies. I more agree with Mark Wahlberg and Kanye West on that than any of those other ladies. Those other ladies, you know how often those women probably get like accosted and hey baby, show me your tits and all. You would have it too. You would have it too. Like, dude, they gotta deal with this shit every day. Everybody just wants to. I gotta deal with that stuff. So yeah, Mark Wahlberg and Kanye West, runner up and winner. So that's all I got for that. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go find some more stuff to talk about on Netflix, man. I hope you enjoy my little crazy rants on everything that I tried to go over on. It's been a while. I don't even know what episode this one is, man. This is episode 38. Is this episode 39? I don't know, man. That's we'll figure it out one day, and once I get past my resting bitch face for myself, then we'll figure out what platform we're on and how we're doing when it comes to talking through the medias. But it's coming back. We're going to do a little bit more Where are we at? Talking through the media. Let's see where we're at. This will become episode 59. It looks like an 8. It looks like it skipped from 5 to 8. I did. How the hell did I do that? I know how. Because I recorded episode 56, 50, and 57. I never uploaded them. Why? Because they didn't come out the way I wanted. And I already called that one episode 58, so I just left it alone. And they're like, what have you got? So you got a big gap. You got episode 55. You skip episode 58. So I'm going to call this one episode 59. And I'm going to, in honor of 57 and 56. So episode 59, Talking Through the Medias. And for the podcast and whatnot. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm busy, man. And I don't have to explain myself to you. And that's brought to you by the WWE Network, Fandango, and ShopDisney.com. Next, I'm going to try to do a recap of Ozark. I'm going to check that out and finish it up. And I'm going to try to do a binge review of it. Or I'm going to do a binge review of it. I was thinking about doing each episode. I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to try to finish it out tonight. And I'll just catch up with you guys later on, man. So until next time, guys, if you have any, hey, hit the like button if you like what you saw here, and become a subscriber. Come back if you unsubscribed and you're thinking about it. You see me on the thing, and you saw that thumbnail, and you just saw me like that, like all like or pointing at something, or maybe I'm like a sitcom, like that, and you're like, let's give this guy another chance. You know, glasses, bald, black guy. Prepare yourself, that dude. And let me know what you guys think. And always comment. Always hit that subscribe button. As always, hit the like button. Hit the bell. Ring my bell. It's right there. It should be down there somewhere. Hit the bell. And get an alert. And we'll just keep on talking. Until next time, guys. Peace. And now watch me stop the camera.